to get busy with this thing today. Again, the scene sponsored by Hamm's Homemade Cookies, Ball U Academy. Make sure you guys log in, check into all of the social media platforms. That's the scene on YouTube. That is the underscore scene on Twitch. That is the scene underscore the on Twitter. And of course, make sure you check out the scene fan page. Without further ado, let's introduce the crew. First up, the best point guard in the nation, Big Shot Ron. Holla at these folks.
We are live, 94 feet of life. No further introductions needed. Well, actually, some further introductions needed. We are doing Blind GM, America's favorite game. If you're in the Facebook group, 94 feet of life, you know what Blind GM is about. But we'll explain to you all again here shortly. But before we get into that, let me swing it down, man. Shelby County, Tennessee, J Hamm, what's happening, brother?
We're on a quartet of platforms today. This is live. I'm enjoying this already. I ain't even flipped over to the other ones. I'm just staying right here at home. I'm curious as to what Beelzebub has in store in terms, with the Blind GM thing. He be cheating his ass off for shit like this sometimes, but it's cool. And then it's even dirtier because he got Trav over there being like the riding in the sidecar, just heckling. So I'm gonna swing it. Matter of fact, we ain't even passing the ball to Trav after, especially what Jerm just shared with us. So I'm gonna swing it up to Ohio to Jerm since we got to deal with this madness.
Look, man, y'all know what this is, man. This is another one of them great collaborations that we do every Friday here on the scene for 94 feet of life. Y'all just make sure y'all are prepared because we got this. This is a curveball that y'all ain't even ready for. So after that, I'm gonna do what Trav do. I'm gonna throw another curveball down there to my guy Trav, who for some reason be acting funny. And now we can't even be on the same team no more. Nope. No more. Hey, now I'm rooting for the Chiefs. No, I'm just playing.
Look, you know better. First of all, you know better. Second of all, we know better. This is just one of the days. That I'm just gonna sit back and relax and pull out the old FedEx shipping label on these folks. So in this case, again, this your boy Trav, man. Welcome to 94 Feet of Life. Brought to you all again by the scene. Hey man, let's get this thing going, man. Let's go.
Without further ado, I'm gonna send this up to MJ, who's going to explain Blind GM. This is truly blind. We have no idea how this works.
I have no idea who the players are. We have nothing. We have nothing, y'all. We have trust. We have nothing. You know how you play spades? Y'all be trying to play blinds, but y'all be sloth spades players when y'all play with blinds. But anyway, but it's okay. Sorry. Go ahead, MJ. MJ, go ahead. Take it away, brother.
All right. So this game has been created in 94 Feet of Life Facebook group because I personally got tired of hearing people slander young guys getting money and getting drafted and not producing to their expectations, in a sense in which everybody said, well, they should have did this, they should have did that. So what I did was I created a game called Blind GM in which I made people have to do the GM job with only knowing minimal information. Because guess what? Most of y'all probably didn't know Jordan was going to be Jordan in 1984. Because if they did, he probably would have got drafted before Olajuwon, right? Hindsight is 2020. So what we're doing is we putting the microscope on y'all so you can see how hard this job really is. Yeah, so put your mask on. I got my shade goggles on now because I know a lot of shades going to be thrown at me for this game. But this is what we want you to do right now. As we're going live, we want you guys to participate too. You can pick. So what we're going to do for Blind GM, my guys, you guys got to pick your own big three. We're going to do 3 years worth of draft picks. The first year you will draft a guard. The second year you'll draft a wing. The third year you'll draft a big.
And this feel like a bunch of trash right now. I'm just telling y'all. And Trav just get up there with that smile on his face.
So
I had a rock, I'll throw it at you.
Once again, You can filibuster all you want. The rules of the game today, what we will do is we will keep it light. I won't put too many restrictions on you. You guys can pick who you want. If you happen to pick the same player, so be it. Since we're opening this up to America and people are going to be picking the same names anyway,
Let's go.
you can pick who you think is going to be the best for your team. And you will not have anything more than just their stats. That's all you got. Their height and their stats. That's all you got.
Mm-mm.
I just want y'all to know I'm really good at this game, except for one pick. So I'm gonna pick the right players.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. So, how y'all see my screen?
Wee!
I got it.
Okay.
We got it. We good.
We good.
I hate
All right.
this man
Love
so
to hear it. I
much.
love it. I love it. All right. So this is your first year. What we have heard, this is going to be the draft of guards. Unfortunately, you were expected to get a top 3 pick, but instead you end up getting a 6th pick because the lottery did not go your way. The good news for you is around the 6th pick, these are the players that you have available to you. What I will personally do is while you're taking the time to figure out those players, I will write down my panelist players. Whoever they pick, I will write it down so that we can be able to keep it a buck and move forward. How that sound to y'all?
Quick question.
Sure.
Are these college numbers, or this is what their NBA career ended up being?
No, these are college numbers. So you're getting them right when they came out of college. You get the same information that GM got when he drafted them. Y'all get the exact same information. Now, for those of you who want to be smart and try to copy and paste and Google these numbers, it's Google proof. Trust me. I've made enough situations. My guys are petty. I got to make sure.
Already done.
It's Google proof. So you try to Google it if you want. You're going to end up pulling up a player that is not the player you think he is. And you're going to not make the best decision for your program. So the best thing to do is to use the basketball acumen that you have to try to make the best decision. And what my guys are going to learn is no matter how smart you are or how stupid you are, sometimes this game just relies on a little bit of luck.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So,
man, I'm ready.
Before you guys pick, I want to hear some feedback. What are you guys are seeing so far from the stats that you're seeing? We'll start with Hamm. What are you seeing thus far?
Of course, being the point guard, just in general, one of the first things I'm looking at is free throw percentage.
Okay.
Somebody needs to get that's gonna have the ball in his hand. He's gonna need to knock shit down. Then I'm looking just in general at not just the overall field goal percentage, but the 3-point percentage as well. Especially coming from what's the college line still 19-9? Or did they
Yes,
move
sir.
it back to 1 or whatever? Okay, so 19-9 versus what you shooting in the show. Difference. So but once again, this is all we have. We have no footage, no film, no nothing else, just raw numbers.
All right, Big Shot, talk to me. What are you looking at? What is your strategy for the blind GM of picking your own big 3?
In the Facebook group, blind GM has always worked for me going off my first line. So I'm pretty much going to stick with that theory. But I've also learned college numbers are very tricky. So I'm personally not going to pick the guy with the quote unquote best numbers when I do this. So I got 2. Hey, Trav, you were not even picking, brothers.
Oh, y'all want to hear nothing.
I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to hear that.
I will mute you on this joint. I will mute you.
I'm down. I got 2 for this guard selection. I got 2. I'm just weighing right now.
Trav, I put these on. That means y'all threw some shade at Trav. These are the anti-Trav shades because I don't want none of that smoke. I don't want none of it. I just created it. I don't want the smoke. I don't. So, Jerm, man, tell me what's your thoughts around this player?
Well, normally what happens with the blind GM thing is I break it down into the position, right? So with a guard, I do need a guy who's a bucket, but he can keep other people involved, keep the ball moving. Now, that doesn't mean that you get a lot of assists either. In college, assists don't mean as much as they do in the NBA because the game is a little bit more condensed in college. So the best numbers, like Big Shot said, is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the best overall package. Which guy gives me the best thing, the best overall package that is going to be able to start the foundation of my basketball team?
So, Trav, I need you to enter this. Please explain to the people why you refuse to play this game so that we can get the backstory on it.
Okay. The reason why I don't play this game is the simple fact of you can't convince me that a player that you really didn't like in college that sucked or anything, and you pick this guy, and all of a sudden you want to make him good. Like, let's do a little something real quick. We're doing this as a big three. You look and say if Amari Stoudemire had went to college. Amari Stoudemire had kind of subpar numbers in college or whatever it may be. But then you get somebody like Brendan Hayward, who actually was a dog at North Carolina. You actually mean to tell me if you get Brendan Hayward, although you know he wasn't doing nothing in the league, but yet you got Amari Stoudemire who dominated the league, you're gonna actually try to make Brendan Hayward that guy for you? No, man, you ain't finna do that to me. You ain't finna do that to me. Hey, man, I'm the reason my face look this good right now because I've been stress free. I'm not
Man, ain't nobody listening to you.
That man said this is better for his mental health to not play. Jesus. Y'all looking at me like I'm the devil or something. I'm not that bad. I probably am. I'm sorry. I gotta be, man. I'm teaching lessons out here, man. Not to my people, but I'm teaching lessons out there. So with that, before you guys go to the comment section, I just want to tell my comment people, try not to type your picks in until the panelists make their decision. Just so that we could be able to go to the comment section to see what type of feedback we get. We're going to try to keep this as organized as possible. This is free flowing, but we're going to try to keep it a little organized. So, who wants to pick first?
I got it.
Okay, Jerm.
I'm taking B.
Jerm is taking B. Let's talk about it. Why are you taking B? What sticks out?
What sticks out to me is it just looks like the most complete player at the potential level. Number 1, 6'5". That's a two-person who can potentially guard two positions. Okay. So I know that's another thing that he adds to this. And also, overall, the assist to turnover ratio. I like a guy who keeps the turnovers down a little bit more. Steals is kind of whatever. Field goal percentage is right there around in the area that you expect from a college athlete. 3-point percentage is right there where you expect. So then now I'm looking at the 3-point percentage and the field goal percentage, and I'm thinking that this guy can create a little bit off the bounce from his numbers. So it'd either be a jump shot or a pass that could lead to a hockey assist. I'm picking B.
Okay, well done. Who's next?
I picked B as well.
Okay.
Good all-around numbers. I like his shooting percentages. That 39% at the three means with some training and some work, we could probably stretch him out at the NBA line to hopefully shoot into the 40s. I like the fact that he had a low assist to turnover ratio, as Jerm talked about. So I like his all-around numbers. And again, I'm really not stuck on big numbers at the college level. I've been burned by that before. So I'm going with B too.
All right, Jay Hamm, it's on you, sir. What's going on?
Hamm.
Talk to him.
Hold on, Hamm, before you go. Trav, be quiet.
let Trav be great. Hey, look.
I'm going to keep bothering this dude.
Hey, no, I ain't even mad at him, man.
Oh, God.
See, for all the reasons that's already been listed, I want to go B as well. However,
okay,
for the sake of being Hamm, which I tend to go the other direction at times, and as
like your uncle,
just kind of scrolling through, let me get D.
Damn, D? I knew you was picking D. I knew it.
I wanted to go B, but the 80% from the line that I'm looking at the steals, he's active, 6'3", so he probably could put some good pressure on cats. Good cornerstone piece to run my point guard spot. I'm cool with it. That's what I'm at least hoping anyway. I mean, Shit
Hey,
might
it's
get
blind GM.
shit might get stressful. I'm just saying.
All right, so my panel got BBD, just like New Edition. So I guess this is the new edition of the GM, blind GM. So we're gonna give y'all a second while we talk amongst ourselves just on some regular stuff. You guys make your picks, put it in the comments. Make your picks, put it in the comments while we talk. So is there anybody else? Who was the second person that y'all was kind of looking at was like, you know what, I kind of like him too? Who was your second person while we just talking so that they can put people in there?
I'm gonna say, go ahead, Big Shot.
A was my second guy.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, I will be honest with y'all. A was my fool's gold.
Oh, yeah, it's fool's gold. Okay.
A was my fool's gold too, but then D was my second guy.
Oh, really? It was B. You just going just so that you won't
I
pick
just
everybody.
went-
Okay.
I
So-
just went to be different, So I'm hoping that I can shape it up better because see, the 6'5" part was intriguing.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm gonna need that 6'7", 6'8", and that other house along the way to package the thing up the right way. So let's just see
Okay.
what I start out with and we'll roll from there.
A to me feels like he's not a great shooter, but he really athletic.
Okay.
At 5 rebounds a game, I feel like whenever this gets revealed, it's gonna be somebody like,
Okay.
really athletic. So
Watch A be like Victor Oladipo or something.
I'm gonna be tight too.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right,
Okay.
let's go.
All right. So what we're gonna do first and foremost, let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen so you guys can see our faces. Don't forget, we ain't losing, y'all. Just want to make sure that y'all understand that there's no other place that is giving it to you like this. The Scene, which is presenting 94 Feet of Life. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. We are everywhere. We are covering all 4 corners like Dean Smith. We out here. My real hoop heads know that bar. If you don't know, go in the lab.
I was about to say that's a bar.
Yeah, my real hoop heads know. We cover all 4 quarters like Dean Smith. So this is where we at. So let me go ahead and screenshot again. Get back at it. So here's the second year. Y'all still in the lottery. No, not to say that y'all didn't pick the right player, but y'all still in the lottery.
Okay.
Y'all on y'all OKC plan. Y'all on y'all OKC from 2007 plan. So y'all just need more people, as Jerm likes to eloquently put, as he stole that from Jay. So second year of the Wings. Y'all did better, but y'all also did better in the draft. The lottery balls fell your way, pause, and you was able to get the 4th overall pick. So because you got the 4th overall pick, you have a plethora of options of guys who have showed a lot of potential, a lot of upside, and most importantly, will complement the guard that you just drafted. So second year draft, here are your wings. Let's talk about some initial thoughts. Whoever want to start.
I'll start.
Go ahead, Jerm.
This feel like Jill Scott for real right here. I was chasing fool's gold.
Wings are tricky. Hey, wings are tricky.
So look, first thing I'm looking at right here is my man C right here might be out of contention just simply because of free throws and 3-pointers.
Jerm, I'm looking at the free throws and Lawrence Taylor sacking dude and getting up and saying, son, y'all gotta do better than this.
Let me say, C better be a terrific defender.
Man.
A terrific.
That's Alpha Camino right there.
Damn.
Coming from Wake Forest.
You might be on the one right there.
I mean, you gotta look at this from the whole thing. It could be a dude that just can't shoot, or it could just be a freshman who just had a bad season and didn't get to the line much.
If he didn't get to the line much, and that's bend your knees, follow through. So if we got a player that's elite in the NBA that play like this in college, sign me out.
Okay.
or it can be somebody who was
Here
acting
you
in
go.
Pittsburgh before.
Man, let
go.
Trav cook.
Here go the dude that ain't gonna pick.
He wasn't that good before, but got in the league and
We don't know. Like we really don't know.
Trav.
And I'm not playing devil's advocate at all. I'm just throwing out there because it's a mixed bag. So
I got my pick though.
okay, everybody else got their pick.
I can go
I
ahead.
have to.
I got
You gotta pick one. I mean,
I'm ready.
Tell me something. All right, so since Big Shot got his already, we'll let him go. Go ahead, Big.
we going first mind. Give me A.
A, no thinking, no double checking, no questions about it. Okay, perfect.
Let's go A.
All right. Jerm.
Hey, this is funny, man. It's funny as hell. Man, give me B.
Jerm, you want B?
I'm gonna take B, man.
So you just keep going with B. Okay. You was an honor roll student, wasn't you?
No, I wasn't. I got bored at school.
Okay.
Like I'm hoping that B, because my first mind is saying D.
My mind's telling me no.
My first mind is telling me D, but something about B that just says, Jerm, pick me.
Hamm, what you got, baby?
Let's roll with D again.
So y'all just at this point, y'all taking this shit like it's the SAT.
Yeah, just fill in the bubble.
After a while, all the answers look the same. You just like, man, fucking C. I ain't used this in a while. Let me use this one. Or when in doubt, go with this letter. I feel you. So anybody else that you looking at with intrigue? Ryan, anybody else you looking at with intrigue?
The other look. Yes, he got the other look is E.
E, okay.
And I like E. E's the other look. The reason I'm struggling with the letter D is that rebound number in college can be kind of tricky. Like 6'8" at 10 rebounds a game smells like undersized power forward /3 to me. Like that says tweener, and I don't really want that. I could be wrong, but I don't really want that. So E is the other guy, despite that turnover number. E got some intriguing things working.
All right, Jerm, chime in for me.
I just think at the end of the day, I think B is a bucket.
Yeah.
Bucket, 6'8". That's
B
why
for
I'm picking
bucket.
it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that again, being able to score is very, very important in this aspect. So if I got two guys that can be buckets, it gives me a lot more flexibility with my big. So these two guys look like they can get me some buckets. They can get me about 18 points a game.
Okay.
From those two guys, that's a good start for your big three, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay, good. Good insight.
Position versatility, too, is what we're looking for as well. So with him being somebody who can get 7 rebounds, that means to me he'll get in the paint and attempt to help close possessions.
I like it. He likes B, and that's it. I'm not mad at you. All right, so Hamm, man, anybody else that you kind of looked at was like, you know what, maybe, or you just was like D all the way. Pause.
B almost got me as well as E. I'm gonna be honest. I almost rolled the dice on C, but that 56% was just like, hey, yo, I gotta lock you in there. You know what I'm saying? Just lock you in the gym, and you gotta make 1,000.
You gotta call Mark Price.
or call Mark Price. I mean, I might call Mark Price. He can hook up the rest of it too. I mean, but we got some decent shooting out of the two players that I got as far as that. So it's a matter of what this big gonna be.
Yeah.
I am so glad you have mentioned that because we are about to go into year 3. Once again, you have your backcourt pretty much set or your guard wing combo pretty much set. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all building this thing from scratch. You're still in the lottery, but at least you got some fans coming to the game now. They see the process. They want to trust the process. So they rocking with y'all. Now they just like, if we could just get somebody to protect this paint, because we scoring 100 points, but we giving up 110. If we could just get somebody to just be able to man down this paint and compliment our guys, even if he could get a bucket or two, that will be great as well. We just want to be able to have this big three that everybody is saying. So voila, here's your third year big, in which you happen to get the number 2 pick of the draft. And guess what? You have the pick of the litter at some of the best bigs that have came out in the nation.
These numbers here.
So you wanna be a junkie like me?
It has gotten real very quickly. So, initial thoughts. Go ahead, round robin. I'm not gonna put no cuffs on you. Talk your shit.
This is, to me, this is the classic case of, are you gonna be enticed by the big numbers? 'Cause I'm looking at A and C.
Okay.
And those numbers are wild tempting right now.
They are.
Ain't they? You see that
They
domination? You see that?
They are.
To prepare the world for total domination.
Hey, they are. But you also gotta understand, you building a big three. So
that's exactly. But
So now here's what I'm looking at. If I see a big that can shoot free throws, that's one thing. But what I'm also seeing here is I'm seeing a defensive monster in E. This dude here, he look like he's a problem.
Hey, look like he manning down that paint, right?
Yeah, and I know you did this on purpose because I know it ain't Anthony Davis.
Listen to me very carefully. Like, hold on. Look, I don't appreciate this. All right, I will not take this shade. Okay, my shade blockers. You can't penetrate them. It's Teflon.
Oh, man.
Yo, hey man, this is so funny. But this is what makes this so fun, though.
I got mine.
All right, because we coming up close to the show, so we gotta do the revelations.
I got you. I'm ready.
Our revelations is the last book in the Bible.
I'm ready.
All right. So we'll start with Hamm this time because he ain't started yet.
Go with E.
E, final answer?
Let's go with E.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and go Big Shot because Jermaine went last before. Big Shot, what's up?
We gonna be the team badge. Give me D.
Paul. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully those picks ain't bad.
Hopefully them picks ain't bad.
Jerm, talk to me, man. Jerm, let me know.
Hey man, I don't know what to do. Man, look, man, let me go ahead and roll with I don't know whether to be poison or what. Like, man, just give me. Dang, D, why you got to turn the ball over 4 times, man? Gotta make it easier.
Follow that gut, Jerm.
It's bad grits there, Chief. Bad grits.
Might be. It might
be. Give me D, man. I feel
Boys
like
to man, ABC, CBD, East Coast family. You ain't even from the East Coast technically. You kind of Midwest, but we gonna see if it work out. So just off looking at these picks, I could tell J Hamm like big breast. D cup, E cup. I can tell. I can tell Big Shot Rod is a sucker for bad basketball, which he is. This is true.
Oh, I hope it ain't bad basketball on these picks.
Nah, I hope it ain't in the pick. And I can tell Jerm is a jukebox because all he do is sing music because he did BBD. And everything that I just said is probably true.
Yes.
Or when it come to man, they got DED. They could be just a fucked up spelling of dead.
Damn.
Whole squad just shot.
Hey, now here was gonna be funny, because nobody picked C on any of these three.
None of the C's.
None.
Why?
I tried.
Why C be three the three coldest people? Three
So,
C's, cold,
Coldest,
cold.
I will give a slight spoiler. I will give a slight spoiler. I will give a slight spoiler. Because I'm petty as fuck, I wanted to make sure that nobody could pick every line and just pick one and be able to get rewarded by that. So if you just pick the whole line, you ain't gonna win this way. So for my people who are picking, so my people who are listening to this and picking, if you think you just gonna cheat your way into this, you are sadly mistaken, ma'am and sir. You better do some work.
It ain't no Connect 3 all across the side.
Ain't no Connect 3s. It ain't no blueprint to this. You can't Google it. You are in the trenches. Just like they had to be in the trenches, you in the trenches. So with that being said, please make your picks. And what we're going to do now is we are going to reveal the picks. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Why not?
Be ready.
Y'all ready? Well, y'all going to have to wait next week then. So tune in. Tune in to the show in which I reveal the picks. Make sure that you log in. Make sure if you ain't pushed that subscribe button yet, now you are invested into us. You have vested interest into putting this subscribe button because we are not going to market when we putting this out. So push the subscribe button. When you push the subscribe button, you will be able to get the results of your picks, and you can see if you could be a GM in this league. Because quite frankly, all the information, with the exception of a little bit more, just a little bit more, is what they have access to as well. So what you're going to learn is the first step in knowing basketball is understanding that you don't know a motherfucking thing. With that being said, we are going to call it even and log out. You got Big Shot Ryan, you got Jerm SoTru telling them what to do. You got Jay Hamm, you got Trav, who is stress-free at this whole situation. And you got me at the beach with goggles on because it's snowing in real life where I'm at, and I wish it was like this behind me. So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead, call it even, let you know we out. But make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to figure out who you pick. Deuces.